Okay, welcome back. Uncut with Jay Cutler. Today we have very cool guest, Caroline Bryan, the wife of Luke, country singer, and I'm gonna actually talk to her about this. She's got 1 million followers on Instagram. She's hilarious. She's fun. They run numerous charities. They've been through amazing times, tragedy, all of it. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to have some fun. There's a Mexican restaurant down the road from the office, and I see her at. So like we're going to have some margaritas, see how that works out, and have some fun with her. She's cool. She's fun. Luke's amazing. It's an amazing family. So looking forward to this one. Hope you like it. And let's get her in. Another episode. Caroline.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thanks for coming on.
Of course.
I don't know how to introduce you.
There's so many ways.
I know.
No.
And I don't want to offend you.
No, I'm not easily offended. I'm Luke Bryan's wife.
I'll tell you a story.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story to ease into it. When I was done playing football, and me and Kristen had done the reality show.
Yeah.
And I was a year out. We had done the reality show, and I was in Frothy Monkey in Franklin. Mm-hmm. And this girl came up to me, girl and a boyfriend. And I'm ordering my coffee, and she's like, "Hey, I know you." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, great, thanks, appreciate it." And she goes, "You're Kristen's husband from Very Cavallari." And I was like,
"Thank you."
That's all true.
Yeah.
Thank you. I had a life before that, but I get it. So, yes, Luke's wife.
Yes, I'm Luke Bryan's wife.
But you have 1 million followers on Instagram.
And that kind of happened by accident. I didn't even mean for that to happen. But
Well, that didn't just happen by accident. How the hell did that happen?
You know what? I mean, I've always been honestly very, very private, just because to protect Luke and my children and our family. But I think it's been 3 or 4 years, 3 years ago. So I had a very small Instagram with like private 20.
Was it private?
It was very private, yeah. It was private.
Was it actually like private?
It was private, and I probably had maybe 30 followers of just my best friends.
Sure.
And then we started a charity, and I decided, I spoke with Luke and my family, and I said, okay, if I open this to public, I know that I'll get some bad, but you know, with the good comes the bad, you just have to deal with it. So I opened it up. It did well, and then it just kind of
snowballed.
I mean, I can honestly say I've never really tried. Like, I know, well, I hear of some people who pay to kind of push their stuff. But when it really exploded, and I'm gonna have a margarita.
Well, we go to the same Mexican restaurant. Don't want to say the name.
We do, yeah. You cannot. Don't disclose our hangout.
I won't disclose it.
No.
You have your tennis group.
Friends, yes.
I saw them there today. I've got my little group. We've said hello.
Well, I've always wondered, because we've seen each other a couple of times, and I was like, what is he doing around here? Because I play tennis just a mile away.
Yeah, I know.
And we go there if we can, twice a week, if we can. Yeah. And I'm like, what is he doing around here? So now I see that you have an office here, so that makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah.
But no, the whole Instagram thing, it blew up when I was doing a prank on Luke, but we've done pranks on each other since college, and it just kind of snowballed. But it's been okay.
Well, it's been more than okay.
It's done well, but the positive is that it's really highlighted my family's charity, but that's a separate story.
Well, it's also highlighted you too, though. I mean, I think there's a lot of husbands and wives that are married to stars that kind of just get left in the limelight, and that's not the case. Like it's a marriage. Like you contribute a hell of a lot to Luke's success and supporting him and running the whole thing. So
running the whole family.
Exactly. It's not easy.
Raising babies and raising hell. Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
But this is obviously about you. The podcast is about you.
God, I hate hearing that.
Why?
Because it makes me uncomfortable because I don't. Because I've never.
Well, why'd you
This
sign
is
up?
a new world.
Why'd you
It's
sign
a
up?
new world.
Why'd you sign up? Why'd you sign up for it?
This is a new world because I like
You
it.
could have said no.
This is a new world for me, but it's been fun. And, you know, our kids aren't infants anymore. So things are getting easier. And things that I thought that I would maybe do are starting to come to surface. And it's terrifying. But
Like what?
I mean, stuff like this.
Yeah.
But it's fun. And Luke is, thank God, he's so supportive.
That's
and
awesome.
He truly is. Yeah. He loves you too.
He's great.
He's just a great guy.
Yeah.
And he told me to tell you if you ever want to go hunting, just to call him.
Well, I know he's got the duck thing coming up.
Which one? Yes.
I mean, with Mike and like.
Yes.
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 Like,
He's been working on that for a while.
So I want to be a part of that.
Oh, you do?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Yeah.
No, it's supposedly phenomenal. I haven't seen this property yet.
I haven't either, and I've been promised, like Disney World of
duck hunting.
Yes.
I went once and I hated it.
Why?
Freezing.
Well, it's not warm, but like.
It's freezing, and he also got the whole Polaris stuck. He goes, "Watch this, baby." And we take off, and I'm in waders, freezing, and my dog, who I love, is a duck dog. And watching my dog swim in freezing water, which he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. He probably loves it.
He does.
Yeah.
But Luke got us stuck, so we had to swim and climb physically out.
In your waders?
Yes, and I thought I was going to drown and die because anybody who's ever worn waders, if you start to swim in waders, you're screwed.
You're done.
Yeah.
That's the scary
So
part of waders.
I wasn't physically swimming, but I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
And I was a lifeguard in college, and I was like, I'm not going to make this. And if he kills me, I'm going to come back and haunt his ass.
How so? What kind of ghost do you think you would be?
Oh, the best one.
Really?
I would come back and haunt. There's about 10 people that I would just...
You have 10 people that you want to haunt?
No, really 3, honestly.
Who were the 3?
I'm not going to name the 3. You can't name the 3.
That's true.
You can't name the 3.
Like, if I was a ghost, I would do probably more like daytime haunting than nighttime, just to really mix it up.
I'd be 24/7.
All the times.
I would just pick it. I would ask Jesus, like, please just let me go back. I see an opportunity. Just
So you want to be a ghost?
no, I don't want to die. No, don't give me
You
anxiety.
never want to die?
Eventually, when I'm old.
I mean, I got bad news for you. You're gonna die.
Well, yes, we're all going to, but I don't want to die like right now because that's.
How long do you think you're gonna live?
I think I'm gonna live for a while because I don't think.
Like 80s? Do you think you'll make 90s? There's no chance I make 90s.
I may make it. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to make to 90s.
Betty White style. Yeah.
Really?
I think I'm gonna make it.
I could see that. I could see
I think
you
I'm
doing
gonna make
that.
it. Yeah.
The funny, fun grandma. Like you'll be killing it.
I hope so.
All right, we went on a tangent. Back to you. Let's make you uncomfortable. Where'd you grow up?
Sandersville, Georgia.
Where's that?
That's what everybody says.
Yeah.
It's a very small town. Great town, very small. It's called the kaolin capital of the world.
The what?
Kaolin. It's chalk. Like chalk mines. Like it's in everything.
Like chalk, like on a chalkboard?
Mm-hmm. Chalk mines, yeah.
Really?
But chalk is in everything. So I mean.
Like what?
It's in like medicine. It's chalk, but chalk mines. So you mine it. It gets shipped. I mean, by trucks, by train. So kaolin capital of the world.
Really?
So there's white stuff everywhere. So almost everybody drives a white car because, you know.
There's so much chalk. Who makes your shoes? Just notice those.
You know what? I don't know, but
They're cool.
I wore these because look at you, because
I know.
I knew that you like camo and
Yeah.
hunting, so which I dig them. I don't even know who makes them. I guess I should have paid attention.
So chalk capital, grew up there. Brothers and sisters?
I have a brother and a sister. I'm the middle.
Oh, you're the middle child. Really?
I'm the middle.
Are you the typical middle child? Or
Like
do you
the
think
peacekeeper or the one who gets left out?
Yes. All those things. I mean, I've got a middle child. and then my sisters. I've got a brother. Not a brother. I've got 2 younger sisters. Like the middle child is kind of in my experiences kind of. They are the middle child. They're exactly what you think they are.
What are you? Are you the oldest?
Yeah.
You're the oldest. Okay, so you're the bossy one, right?
Yeah. So, middle child. What were you like growing up?
I was naughty.
Why? How so?
I mean, not naughty. I just not naughty. I mean, I was a good kid. I always played sports.
What sports did you play?
I did basketball, track, and then my senior year, juniors, I did a little bit of tennis, but basketball was I was in love with it.
Really?
I wasn't that great, but I just loved it.
You said you were naughty. Like, were you just like causing problems, questioning things? Like, what
I guess all the above.
Everything.
But I was never like bad. Like I never did anything bad. I was just kind of, I don't know. It's just how I am today.
This isn't a bad thing.
No.
It's like a little fun.
Yeah.
What'd your parents do? I read that your dad was a social specialist.
No.
I don't know where I read that. And I looked at it, I was like, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Exactly.
What's a social specialist?
That's
It
why
sounds like something for Instagram. No.
I wrote it down, I was like, what does that mean?
Social specialist? No. My father worked for the chalk mines, like everybody in town.
Sure.
And my mom was she was a social worker. But no.
That's why you can't trust the internet.
No, never look up anything on the internet.
Well, that's where you find your information.
Social specialist.
Yeah.
Never heard of that term.
I didn't either. That's why I wrote it down. I was like, I need to ask this because
No.
if that's actually a thing, I want to know what it is.
My dad is just your typical country cool guy. He likes
awesome.
his beer, and that's it.
What beer does he drink?
Budweiser.
Bud Heavy?
Yes, Budweiser.
Really?
Nothing else.
Just straight Bud Heavies.
Yes.
Good for him.
That's it. He's as sweet as he can be, but that's all he wants. Don't give him anything else.
Nothing else.
No, hell no. No, he won't do it.
So I watched. Actually, I want to go back. Like, what do you at our little hideaway Mexican place? Whenever you're with tennis friends, like, what do you order there?
I usually order the same thing because I'm boring. Just a hard beef taco, a chicken taco, and just chips and salsa. Like, I don't vary much because typically after we play, I don't have that big of an appetite after I work out. I just don't.
Sure.
But I don't really like anything that's got too much crap on it.
What margaritas do you guys drink there?
I don't drink
You don't drink-
margaritas there.
What do you drink there?
Vodka
Nothing.
soda.
You drink. Stop it.
What? Why?
Stop.
What?
You drink vodka sodas there?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
They okay, we've been there for years.
I'm so confused by this.
They know us so well.
This can't be
We
real
sit
life.
down and they bring it to us and just
They put vodka sodas down. What kind of vodka?
we say Tito's, but who knows?
Could be just well.
I don't care.
So after tennis, you go to a Mexican restaurant, you get chips and salsa,
Yeah.
your tacos,
Yeah.
and a vodka soda.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, a lot.
What is wrong with that?
There's a lot of things wrong with that.
What? Okay, tell me. Go.
I mean, you can get a vodka soda anywhere. Like, we can make you a vodka soda in the office. Like, you're going to a Mexican restaurant, you're eating chips and salsa. Like, you're in the Mexican food vibe.
It's my go-to.
So you only drink vodka sodas. Like, you're drinking a margarita right now.
I know,
Do you hate this?
It's great. No, it's great.
Hey, we need a vodka soda. Apparently, like, this is a bad.
No, I just don't drink
Lauren.
a lot of margarita. Now,
Tell Lauren we need a vodka soda.
Now, I love tequila.
Okay.
I will sip that all day.
Just tequila on the rocks?
Yeah. I know.
Lauren, we just need tequila on the rocks or vodka soda.
I'm hardcore.
She doesn't drink
and
margaritas.
I do, but not all the time.
I knew that.
Yeah, no one knew this.
You're fine.
Tell me again on the
Tequila on the rocks or vodka soda. Which one do you want?
we have tonic water and we have Topo Chico.
What is Topo Chico?
It's kind of like a lemon lime.
What is Topo Chico? What is Topo Chico?
It's kind of like a lemon lime soda. Like she has it in her drink. And
Tequila on the rocks
Okay.
just surprised me.
Perfect.
I'll
no,
drink her margarita.
I do. I just don't.
Well, here's the thing. Like we've never really. We've said hi, and you don't do sugar?
Oh no, I do. I just.
No, I don't do sugar either. Like
I don't do a ton of it.
No, this is very low in sugar.
I know. I'm hardcore. I like my.
Just straight alcohol. Just get to the point.
I'm not an alcoholic.
We might all be.
Borderline.
You're a borderline alcoholic.
No, I'm not. I wish I was. Sometimes, because then it'd be a lot more fun. I do love this straw, though.
You can take.
It's a badass straw.
It's I think it's from the Yeti.
It cracks me up. That's a big one, too.
It's a huge straw. She puts it. It's fucking what doesn't matter. All right, we're getting you straight alcohol at this point because you're a borderline alcoholic. So am I, though. Like I think we all are.
Well, sometimes you just have to function just to.
You definitely have to function, especially with kids. Life
wears you down.
It will absolutely destroy you. Like my kids right now.
And yours are still young too.
Yeah, so I'm 9, 7, and 5, and like.
You're in the thick of it. Yeah.
Thank you, Lauren.
You crack me up. Y'all are so accommodating. Shit.
Thanks, Lauren.
I'm gonna come see y'all tomorrow.
So yeah, like last night I was at the point I was like, I don't think I really like.
That's normal.
Half of you guys.
So.
Like I was like, just go to bed. Like I don't want to talk to you. I don't really want to be around you. Just go to sleep.
I say that every day.
Brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Nothing wrong with that.
Let's be done here.
That's called being a dad.
It is called being a dad.
Well, really, I was about to say that's called being a mom because that's usually what moms say. But it's all right. No, I get it.
It's called being a parent, I suppose.
Yes.
All right. So I watched your the whole Dirt Road documentary. Yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
Oh, thank you.
Did a great job.
Thank you.
You guys all did. But again, this is about you, so.
It does not have to be about me. You need to
Why
chill
would it
with
not
that.
be?
Because
you're the guest.
It doesn't have to be about me.
Well, who else is it going to be about?
We can talk about you too. How are you doing?
I'm good. Do you have questions for me? We can get to that. I mean, we can get to that. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. You have questions for me?
How are you doing?
I'm good. You asked me that twice. I'm good.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm good. So you went to college.
I think so.
Do you remember that or no?
Half of it. I had a really good time in college.
Well, that's what college is for.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
Yeah. How? So
sure.
Here's a question.
You have a question for me.
How did you have such a great time in college and you played football and you were the starting quarterback? Like, how is it possible to have fun when you have that much pressure?
Yeah.
And there's not much free time off. I didn't play sports in college, so I had
Well, some you have to make a sacrifice somewhere.
Yeah.
So the sacrifice came in school.
Okay.
So that's where you make your sacrifice. So like you can't have fun, play sports. I mean, there's people who do it. I'm not that disciplined to do that, and go to school. So like my sacrifice was like, all right, I'll do just enough in school, so I can still play football and have fun. So like that's kind of where I found my balance. And it was a tough balance to find. Like the first year, like I was bombing school. And I mean, I was 3.6, 3.8 GPA in high school, so like I was fine. But like going to Vandy is a culture shock because
it's Vandy.
Yeah. And these kids are geniuses.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm here just to play football and have fun. Like I just want to get out of this place alive. So it took me probably a year and a half to be like, all right, like I've got to at least put this much percentage into school.
But how can were you allowed as a player to go out? Because I know that there's a bunch of colleges where, if you're a player in a sport, you cannot go out, and there's a curfew, and there's this and this and this. And that's what always crushed me, because I had friends who played in college, and, you just, like, that's your job.
Sure.
100%. Like, that's your job, and they could not go out because if they got caught going out, they got in big trouble.
So like football's a little different because you only play one game a week. So like we were playing on Saturdays, so like Sunday, Monday, kind of your day off, and like Friday is kind of the only night that you can't go out.
Oh yeah.
So like you and me both, like we were kind of before the whole social media
And I'm so
world.
thankful for that.
Yes.
My parents would have died.
I think it's twofold. I think you were able to be more of a kid, have fun. Like now kids today, like, I mean, you've got kids and so do I. Like I really feel for them because I feel like they have to grow up so much
It's
faster
terrible.
than, we grew up. I mean, you could actually be a kid, you could have fun, you could make mistakes, you could do dumb stuff, and it was fine. It was all in good fun. Like it was part of growing up. And now I think that, by the time these kids are 15, 16 years old, like they're 27 in my world.
Well, they see everything.
So
and
fast.
They see everything, and everybody knows everything. And so if you're a girl, you see if you're not invited to a birthday party or to a sleepover. If you're a boy, I mean, you see everything that your girl crush is doing.
Sure.
And I've lived through all that with all of my kids. And I was like, thank God I did not have that when I was in college because it's just, that's why kids take on so much because it's crushing to them because they see everything's instant.
Yeah.
Everything is, and now my children, everything is so instant that it's like, yeah, they grow up too fast and they see too much. And even if you put a parental control, no, they get past that and they see shit that you're like, you're not supposed to see this until you're 18.
We've been down that road. I'm like, guys, come on.
Like-
Boys, I'm like, you should have saw this when you're 17, not 9 and 7.
And now they can take a phone and go boobs
Yes.
and boom,
Boom.
right there.
All over the place. It sucks. And you fast forward my questions and we'll go back, but I do want to ask you, like, what kind of mom are you?
Very hands-on.
Are you strict?
I'm very strict, but not.
Do you yell? Are you?
I yell at everything. I do. I yell because I care.
Sure.
I'm very hands-on. I'm strict, but I'm not the naive strict. Like I know what is going on.
You know what you did,
Yeah,
and you can
yeah.
you can relate. Be like, hey, you know what? You guys are doing dumb shit, but I get it.
Yeah.
I'd rather you not just kill yourself right now.
And I've got boys, so they're stupid as hell, but
Dumb as hell.
yeah.
Like my boys yesterday, they've got a little 4-wheeler,
Oh God.
and the thing doesn't go very fast at all. I mean, if that thing
Oh,
goes,
you got it like
if that thing goes,
governed down.
if that thing goes
Yeah.
15 miles an hour, I'd be shocked. And they're like, hey, we got this little wagon. They're like, hey, we want to tie a wagon up behind it, and one of us is going to sit in the wagon, and one of us is going to drive. I'm like, this is awful.
That's not going to end well.
Awful idea. Like, this is the dumbest idea ever. But like, we're out there. I mean, you've been out. You and Luke been out the house. So I was like, you know what? Hell with it. Like, do whatever you guys want to do. Figure it out. So I'm sitting there watching the front porch. I'm watching, and I'm like, this is gonna end real bad. I know it's gonna end bad. I know exactly how this is gonna end. So Jackson's driving. Cam is in the wagon, tied up by a string, and Jackson takes a turn a little bit too sharp.
A string.
Like a rope.
Okay.
Same thing, just a little bit thicker. You get it.
I get it.
Takes a turn a little bit too harsh, too sharp, and I mean, Cam just goes tumbling out of this wagon.
Yeah.
Crying. Hey, Jackson took the turn too hard. I'm like, boys, like, what did you think was gonna happen here? Like, I knew it was gonna happen. Like, you knew it was gonna happen. Like, but I mean, that's boys.
And that's
kids.
when you tell them you got to be tough when you're stupid.
Yeah, if you guys are gonna
I tell my kids that all the time.
if you're gonna do dumb stuff,
You
like,
got to be tough when you're
dumb
stupid.
things are gonna happen to you.
Yeah, but that's boys. Yeah, boys are just, they're just like little crackheads. They're like laughing or either trying to,
Kill each other.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's boys.
That's all they do. Like, they're either best friends or they're literally trying to murder each other.
Yeah, and my boys, I live that every day
How old
of
are
my
they?
life. So Bo is 13, Tate's 11, and Till, who's been with us since he was 12, he's almost 20, which is crazy. So I've lived a lot through Till,
Yeah.
but he's a good one.
Is he?
Oh my God, I miss him. He's at college now, but
Where's he go?
He's in Athens.
Oh, is he? Nice.
So he's loving every second of it.
Have you guys been to Express recently? Express is all new and all about you with a fresh mix of casual, versatile, and super comfortable styles. They have hyper stretch denim, their stretchiest denim ever. Versatile shirts like the breathable, stretch-infused cotton tees made with moisture-wicking fabric, so no sweat marks. Or grab a tropical printed short-sleeve shirt and stand out this summer. They also have tees, polos, and one-of-a-kind graphics. Your favorite tees just got better. Check out their comfortable chinos, joggers, and comfort waist shorts. Better looking than your sweats, but just as comfy. Elastic drawstring waistband for all-day comfort. These are all machine washable, saves you a trip to the dry cleaners. And don't forget the suits. Breathable, stretch-infused fabric. Available in chambray, linen seersucker, and luxe comfort knit. Wear it all together or separately with casual pieces. Express has comfortable, versatile pieces for all occasions and seasons, for Sunday football games, lazy days, or date nights to look sharp and stay relaxed. Shop confidence-boosting new arrivals in stores and at express.com. All right, so we go to college.
Yeah.
I think that you said in the documentary that, I don't know if Luke was the second guy you kissed or you'd kissed.
Second guy I'd ever kissed.
Second guy you ever kissed.
Ever, yeah.
What were you doing in high school?
I had one boyfriend all through high school.
The entire time?
The entire time.
What?
The entire time.
How did you break up with him?
So we agreed. He was a year.
We agreed.
We did. I know, and it does. You know, obviously, you agree.
Yeah, I love the 17-year-old agreements.
You agree, and then shit happens, and then you really it's messy.
Sure.
Obviously. So he was a year behind me. We agreed to date other people. He was
younger
a year
than you?
younger.
Really?
Yeah, which is not like me, but I mean, he's a great guy. He's still from my hometown. He's married to a great girl. Just a sweet guy.
Sure.
We agreed that when I went to college that we would officially break up because we dated since we were 13. And we did, and you know what? I met Luke at a bar my first week in college, and
First
first Thursday night out in college,
That sucks.
I meet Luke. Well, that's why
That sucks.
we're apart for 5 years also.
So you were in it week one.
Yeah.
You thought you were gonna go to
Well,
you thought you were gonna go to college and hey, I'm gonna spread our wings. I'm gonna have so much fun.
I totally did.
Sure.
So I'm at a bar and a friend of ours is like, hey, I want you to meet a friend of mine. And I look across a bar and there's this guy with this big goofy smile, and I'm like, well, whatever. And then I met him, and he was so funny that I thought he was just drunk. But it was Luke, because that's just Luke.
Yeah.
But we were friends, tried to be for like a week.
That didn't work.
And then we kissed, and sparks flew.
Who kissed who?
I kissed him first.
Really?
I did, because he's a gentleman, but I kissed him first. We dated on and off for 2 years.
What's that mean?
We would date and then be like, I'm not ready, because it was always me.
Yeah.
I was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because I'd always dated the same guy.
Not ready just because they're like, hey, like I'm young. I don't want to settle.
Well, finally, that's what happened. He was a senior in college. I was a freshman, and he was talking about marriage, and I knew that I loved him, but I wasn't ready. So we.
Oh, he was talking about marriage at that point. Really? Oh wow.
We were apart for 5 years.
He was in.
He was, and he was a nice. Just the sweetest human. But we were apart for 5 years, and then.
That's a long time.
We got back together.
It's a super long time.
It is.
What was happening? Obviously he was Nashville. He was doing his thing. Like, what were you doing during those 5 years?
I finished college.
Yep.
Had a lot of horrible first dates.
Anything last?
I dated 2 guys.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then I saw him in a bar randomly. Like I had no clue he was there. And then we just picked up and.
Like it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But those 5 years apart was the best thing that could have ever happened to us.
Because
we learned, you just learn like.
Sure.
What you can and can't do, and what you appreciate.
Yeah, what you appreciate, for sure.
Like,
were you guys texting or talking at all during that?
We did.
A little bit?
We did some, yes.
Yeah.
We would email, and he was close to my brother Bo.
Mm-hmm.
So so I always knew what he was doing.
So he was keeping tabs.
I was keeping tabs too, but
really?
That's okay. We both did. We were just shitty, but.
That's a long time to keep tabs.
Well, we did it. And we still here, I guess.
Worked out.
I guess it did.
That's awesome. So you guys get back together.
Mm-hmm.
You invite him to a Christmas party.
I did. My family party in Atlanta.
That's a big thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I just said, come down if you want. And he drove down and got there at like 2 a.m. and that's it. We slept on a cot, and the rest is it.
What was it like going to Nashville at that point then?
I was ready. I loved it here. So.
What did you do?
I was a drug rep. In Georgia.
Really?
Mm-hmm. In Georgia, and
selling what?
Oh my gosh, I've sold so many drugs.
Tell me about them.
The best one is that I sold Cialis.
Did you?
And that is the easiest drug to ever.
So you were just walking into.
I was a Cialis rep. I was like, hey, I have Cialis, and they were like, oh my God, can I have all of them?
Give me everything you got.
Oh God, yeah, I made a lot of money off that. Oh yeah.
When did you stop? Like you were like, hey, I'm just gonna be done doing that shit.
I stopped when Bo, our son now, who's 13, I stopped when he was, I guess, 5 months old.
So you went for a while.
Yeah. I paid the bills for a while because Luke wasn't making money, so.
Were you ever like at a point where like, hey, like this might not work for you, bro? Like we might have to figure something else.
No, I never doubted him. No,
really?
Ever. No. I never doubted him once. No. He doubted himself a couple of times, but I didn't.
Sure.
No, he's Luke. I mean, he's.
Figured out.
Yeah. I knew that he could do it.
Hey, I know there's a lot going on in the world right now, and this football season has been one of the biggest reliefs from all that craziness. So how about I make your day about 20% better? Yep, if you're a new FanDuel fantasy player and you use the code J when you sign up to play, my friends at FanDuel are floating you a 20% bonus up to $500. And all you have to do to claim it is make it your first deposit and plug my name, Jay. FanDuel is great. It lets you see new lineups each week so you're not stuck with the same players all season. And there's all kinds of contests at pretty much every level, and you can even play private contests with your friends if you just want to have a week full of smack talk. This week, I know everyone had high hopes for the Titans, and they're at Jacksonville this weekend. So this might be the week Julio Jones opens it up for Tennessee, and he's affordable at $6,700. He's due for a big game. Will Tom Brady's success throwing the ball continue against the Dolphins this week? They're home in Tampa. And Tom will earn you about $7,800. But against the Miami defense, he could have another huge week. And don't sleep on the Browns. They roll into LA to take on the Chargers. And Nick Chubb has been a scoring machine so far. His salary is right now about $8,000. But I think he's set up to be Cleveland's go-to weapon on offense. Experience season-long wins without season-long waits. Sign up today at FanDuel.com/J to claim your bonus and start playing today. That's FanDuel.com/J. So then you guys you had kids. Mm-hmm. You had some tragedy in your life.
A lot, yeah.
A lot of tragedy. Mm-hmm. Took on some more kids. Mm-hmm. And just managed through it.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
Day by day. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
But these kids are absolutely fantastic. They're the best kids, and I would die a slow death for any of them.
Sure.
I love them so dearly, but they went through something that no child should ever go through.
No, totally agree. I mean, the transition obviously was super, super hard. Like, how did you manage that?
Like I said, day by day. You can't, plan shit.
No.
You just can't plan shit.
No.
But every day is different. But now, my kids were young, so now they call Till, he's been with us since he was in the 7th grade. They call him, their brother.
Sure.
And the
so
girls.
You got him when he was in 7th grade. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, he knows. I mean, he's established. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, he's fantastic. And so he's a sophomore in college, and his sisters, they call, my kids call them their sisters. And people get, if they don't know us, they're like, your sisters. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, it's a long story.
They'll figure it out. I want to ask you about, kids, how the hell were you, doing kids on the road, tour buses, doing that whole thing? Were you guys hit a city, were they just touring cities? These kids have to be, they've
been to every state. I think they've been to every state. They've been to my children, I think, have been to every state.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's good. I mean, you just do it, and they just, when we started out, and this is what, it's crazy, but so when Luke was starting out, you're on one bus.
Yeah.
And Bryan was 7 weeks old, and we would tour with Luke because he wanted us there. We would sleep on suitcases in the back of the bus.
What?
Oh no! I mean, yeah, because there's you're starting out, you don't have anything, so I would put Luke in a bunk because he had to sing.
Yeah,
he has to sing.
He's got to figure it out.
I would put, me and Bo would make a pallet on suitcases, seriously, and that's where I slept with
blankets
an infant, and I'd get up and I'd make bottles in the night and. Looking back now, I'm like, how the hell did I do that?
No shit.
But we did it.
Figured it out.
Yeah.
That's what you had to do. Mm-hmm. And now you guys have 25 buses.
I'm not sleeping on suitcases anymore.
Not at all.
I might someday, but.
What was 2020 like? I mean, because Luke was home probably more than he's ever been.
COVID?
Yeah.
It was good.
Was it good or bad? Were there times hey, I need you to get the hell out of here?
It was good and bad because I'm not used to having him in my face.
24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we had our fights, but
Sure.
then we had so much fun. But then.
What do you guys fight about?
What do we fight about? Typically, he's telling me to rest more.
Rest more? Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
Because I'm, like I told you, I'm a hands-on mom.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, and he's like, just rest and just let somebody else help. But
Sure.
I don't really know how to do that.
Yeah. You don't want to ask for help.
No,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm bad at that.
Yeah, I'm awful at that. What are your pet peeves?
Laziness. I can't stand that. With who? With Luke or just in general?
Everything.
Luke, he slurps his coffee.
Can you demonstrate?
Yes, we'll sit there, and if I have coffee, I'm like.
Silently sipping. Yes.
Luke goes.
Who makes it? Does he make his own coffee?
Oh yes.
He's black? What's his coffee?
Coffee, and then he puts hazelnut creamer in there.
Okay.
He's a coffee snob.
Are you not?
I'm not.
You'll drink any coffee?
I don't drink much coffee. I'll have a couple of sips, and then I'd rather just have a Diet Coke or something.
Really?
But he is a coffee snob. But he slurps his coffee.
And it just drives you insane.
And it annoys the shit out of me.
I mean, I would say probably at this point, he's probably slurping it just to annoy you.
No, he's not. He's doing it because that's how he drinks it.
That's just how he is.
Yes.
Not changing.
And he'll do it in front of anybody.
Anybody.
And
right now, he'd be slurping his coffee. Mm-hmm. I mean, I respect that.
Why do you respect that?
Because he's not going to change just because, I respect it, but obviously it
He's not
bothers you.
changing. No,
He's
Luke is not
yeah.
changing. No.
He's gonna be himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not changing.
And the good thing about it is there's a million other qualities that you love about him, so it's fine. Like you can get over him slurping his coffee.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's fine.
I just leave.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you've figured it out for you too.
I'm like, I'm not gonna listen to you slurp your coffee.
Yeah.
Dude.
Y'all been married for a while.
Almost 15 years.
Give us secrets, tips. How's it work?
Marriage?
Sure.
Oh my gosh. I don't think there is a secret. I don't think there is a secret. I think that if one person is done and out,
Yeah.
it's
over.
not going to work.
No, it's two-way road.
It's not going to work.
Yes.
If both people are willing to try,
Sure.
we've been married a long time. We fight. That's just normal.
That's marriage.
But if one person is done and out, you're doomed.
Oh, it's a wrap.
But if you're both, even if things are bad, but if you're both there going, I want to fight for it,
Yeah.
it can work.
You can figure it out.
But there is no secret. There is no secret to
No, marriage is hard.
Yeah.
It's very tough. You got to work at it. You've got to figure it out. But like to your point, like both parties have to be in.
Yeah.
As soon as one party says, "Hey, like I'm not
If
doing
one's
this,"
done, then it's done. I mean, it's done.
you can't fight your fight and their fight and try to pull it back in. It didn't work.
No.
Luke is like a sex symbol in country music, right? It's like, what's it like being married to that?
I'm used to it. I mean, I don't think
I
about it.
I'm pretty. It probably feels the same way about you.
No.
What do you mean no?
What do you mean?
Like,
I'm not a sex symbol for anything.
Well, you're probably a sex symbol to him.
For him, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So he probably feels the same way about you that people feel about him. So it's probably just a wash, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, Luke's ass and his ass shaking has made us a lot of money, so I'm not gonna. But I mean, I'm not worried about it. I mean, it comes with the territory. It does.
What do you mean?
I mean, I knew that girls, as long as they're respectful, then whatever.
I mean, I feel like you'd turn up on a girl real quick if it had to.
And I have. Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
How so?
There's only been a couple, like if they will.
Cross the line?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just don't touch,
Yes.
don't grab.
Yeah.
And then, I've done this to a girl a couple of times from stage, and
I'd be scared of you if I was a girl.
it should be.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Rightfully so. What are your hobbies? What do you do?
My hobbies,
Yeah.
I play tennis with girls, and that's my outlet.
I mean, your whole crew was there. I mean, there were 10 of them.
They're there now, trust me.
I know they are.
They're there now, yeah, because today is a league day. So, yeah. Yeah, but my hobbies are tennis and just my friend circle is what saves me.
So, those are your people, like you talk to them daily, group texts, the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, I think you have to have that.
You have to have that.
Yeah.
I don't
you have
care.
to have that outlet.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know if you like Luke's music or not, but like, what music do you listen to?
I do like Luke's music.
Perfect.
I do like Luke's music.
Well, some people just don't like the genre of music. You never know.
Are you a fan of country music?
I love country music. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I like Luke's music. I think he's unbelievably talented. But like some people just don't like country music.
Well, that's fine. Well, they're
So
stupid.
maybe you don't.
Yeah.
They're stupid. Do you listen to
Country music is fun, damn it.
There you go. Do you listen to anything else?
I listen to everything.
Oh, tell me more.
No, I mean, truly, like, I listen to country, rap, oh my God, oldies, which is what I called it when I was a kid. I listen to everything.
I grew up on the oldies. Like
but
Elvis.
what do you call oldies? Okay, so
Yeah,
Elvis and
yeah, like 60s, 50s,
yeah,
60s, 70s.
I listened to it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what like my dad was in Indiana State Police, and like he would drive me to basketball because I played basketball and football like an hour away, and so like he would drive me to practices and games and stuff, and like all we listened to was the oldies.
Well, that's
Elvis, Dion, like it was a whole thing. Like I know all that stuff. I probably know more of those songs than I do like things now.
really.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite?
Which one?
The oldies.
Like he was a huge Elvis fan, so like I know all of Elvis's stuff. I mean, like you could put on like it was like what it was like Golden Oldies like radio station, and I guarantee you I know every song that's on.
Hey, sing a little less talk, a little more action.
Can you sing?
No, I have no talent at all.
What do you mean?
I don't have a talent.
Like you have zero like in life?
Yeah, I know. I don't have shit. I can't sing. I mean, I can't play an instrument.
Like
I'm a good stupid ass.
like
I'm fun to have at a bar, but that's about it.
that's a talent.
Is that?
I mean,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I think it's definitely a talent.
Okay.
Like being a fun person is a talent.
Is it?
Let's think about this.
I'm gonna go with that. Okay.
Like being a really fun, cool person is 1,000% a talent.
I've never heard that, but I'm gonna.
Why not? Why is that not a talent? Because
I don't know.
I mean, you're a cool person. People want to hang out with you. People want to be around you. People want to marry you. People want you in your presence.
People want to marry you.
Yes. Why would you not want to marry and be involved with like a cool, fun person?
So I have a talent.
You have a huge talent.
Nicole.
You might have.
I have a talent.
You might have the best talent
I have a
out.
talent.
You might have the best talent out there.
Shit. I've never been told that. Thank you.
I mean, you might have the.
Cheers.
You might have. You might have the.
I have a talent.
You might have the talent.
I'm fun to have at a bar. I have a talent.
People want to be around you. Like that is the talent.
You just made me feel so good about myself. Thank you, Jake.
Well, we got there. I know. Just had a big wedding.
Yes. My niece, yes.
Do you want to talk about it?
We can, yeah. She was beautiful, fantastic.
I heard you guys had a big night.
We did. I danced until 1:30 in the morning, which I never do because I'm typically in the bed by 9:30 because I'm a rooster, so I'm up at like 5:30 in the morning. I don't know why. How about you? Are you an early riser?
Yeah, super early. Yeah.
Why do we do that?
Sucks. Like
It's not good.
I'll wake up in between 4 to 6. I could go to bed at 1. I could go to bed
But
at
you're still up?
7. I'm just up.
I'm the same way.
It sucks.
But I enjoy it too because
No, I love it.
it's quiet.
Get done what you
I have
want to
my
do.
coffee, my few sips. I watch the Golden Girls. I watch the news. Yeah. So.
It's a blessing and a curse. 2 more things, and then
Okay.
I'll get you out of here. I know you got to go to Cinco. You know the girls. Redbird Games is big.
It is. It is.
Talk about it. Tell us.
We have it. So October 23rd is the Redbird Games, and we had to skip this past year because of COVID.
I know.
But it's coming up, and we're gonna celebrate and support for CHD and Down syndrome and for special needs, and so that's kind of our core family thing. But it's just a fun day of like people can shoot guns, they can fish, putting for purses, which is my baby. But we raise a lot of money for something good.
Of course you do.
It's fun.
You get some
You
rich
need to
friends.
come out.
I'm going to. You get some rich friends. So.
It's good. Thank you. Yeah, we do.
And then you got the barn with the animals.
Brett's barn, yes.
Yeah.
Where Pepper is.
Yes.
She's thriving.
Perfect. Love it.
She's thriving, even though you were given the feed. And I was like, what the hell is he doing?
Get that thing out of my face.
Hey, she's fantastic.
Good. She's good. I'm glad she's good. She's in an amazing home. I know you guys are taking amazing care of her.
She's great.
Good. That's a wrap then.
That's a wrap.
Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm sure I'll see you again and tell Lucas that hello.
I will. Thank you.
And tell him to save me a spot in the new duck place. I need that.
I'll tell him. He totally will.
Okay, that's a wrap. Caroline left. Obviously, she doesn't like margaritas, so that was a complete fail. I'm at a loss of words on that one. I don't know how you go to a Mexican restaurant and get a vodka soda, but that's her prerogative. Super cool, super fun. They're doing some amazing things, some fun stuff. She's a mom, she's a wife, she's badass, she's doing all the things. Luke's amazing. Just hope I get invited to the duck blind this winter and I didn't mess anything up. That's literally my entire focus in life. I want to be at this duck blind in December and January. So hopefully she passes along the word. If not, maybe I have to call and text them and get back in somehow. But it was a good one. Hope you like it. Instagram, Twitter, as always, let us know who we need. We've got Bigfoot guy coming on. I'm trying to track down some alien people, and we're going to keep doing what we're doing. Thanks for watching, listening. Let us know what's up.